First round of Ultimate Madness 3 has come to an end, and I don't know what to think about this, man. I think the first thing that popped into my head as this was coming to a close, and this was actually before Twerk versus KCJ, was that the Ultimate Madness won the first round. I thought was the best first round bracket. I thought the second best bracket was Ultimate Madness 2, their first round, and I think this might have been the worst bracket that we've seen, and it was the most star-studded. I want to start off with Yoshi and Drugs. Listen, Drugs clearly takes that battle, obviously, but I think one of the things that stood out the most out of everything that I saw was Drugs' angles, his ability to angle, his haymakers. Really impressed with Drugs. Really impressed with Drugs. I know you guys just finished watching all of this shit, so we don't need that many in-depth breakdowns about these battles, man. Yoshi kind of did her thing. You know, I don't know the truth about the ghostwriting, man, but when you get yourself involved in shit like that, I couldn't help but not react. It was hard to react to Yoshi G because it was something that was just in the back of my head. It just, you know, it's just weird, just a weird situation, and honestly, just not the best time for Yoshi G to be rapping. I don't know whether it was her fault or not. That situation kind of loomed over her and just me as a judge when I was watching her rap. But other than that, even if I was, you know, looking at it at face value, Drugs was just way better. Drugs was way better. Twerk versus KCJ, I mean, shit, man. I don't know, bro. Like you know, I used to think Twerk was the perfect balance between like fucking up and just still keeping that aura about him, but man, is it like, I don't know, man. It hurts. It hurts to be a Twerk fan. It hurts, man. I've been a fan of him for so long. It just like, I don't know, man. Extremely disappointed. It doesn't look like he tried at all. It doesn't look like he wrote at all. And that's how you have to keep it. And KCJ was extremely beatable. Left every single one of those rounds from Casey was easily beatable to someone as talented as New Jersey Twerk. And, you know, KCJ moves on. No disrespect, but, you know, wasn't supposed to be the one that won that battle. But Twerk is, you know, he does what he does. Sirius Jones versus Rum Nitty. I want to say Sirius Jones versus Rum Nitty is a way closer battle than people might be acting like it is. I don't know how clearly Rum Nitty won, and I think you can build a very strong case for Sirius Jones winning the second and the third round. I actually don't know if any of the judges gave the third round to Sirius Jones. I thought that was the clearest round of the battle, besides the first round. I thought the first round Rum Nitty killed him, and I think the second round is a toss-up. You could have gave that to Sirius Jones. I'm not mad with the result. I'm not mad with the result of Rum Nitty winning the battle, but I think it's way closer than people might have thought it was. Sirius Jones was talking a lot, and I actually thought the third round clearly went to him. I gave Rum Nitty the first and the second. First being clear, second being a slight edge. But you know, good battle. But Sirius Jones, saltiest thing I've ever seen, man. You can't, I mean, you got hundreds of thousands of people watching. I don't know why, you know, there's no need to be that salty. There's no way, there's no reason to disrespect Freeway and shit on the judges, man. It was a close battle, and it was a close battle that leaned more towards Rum Nitty than it did, you know, towards Sirius. So, Prep versus Swave, I thought that was the right call. I thought Prep's first couple rounds were weak. Both of them had weak rounds. Swave is so basic at this point, man. Shout out, you know, no disrespect, but, you know, I don't care. Swave is basic, man. His you know, he's hot like lava. He's cold like ice. You know, I'll hit you harder than a truck hitting a wall going 60. You know, there's zero intricacy in his bars, zero intricacy in his setups. And Prep was, you know, although he was weak, man, I thought the material was still better, and his third was insane. I don't know why Prep chose to angle for 3 rounds straight. I've never really seen that from Prep, but I hope he turns up on the offense, which was more effective in the third, as you saw. He turned up, he finally started punching, and it started working easily. But he was making it too close with all these little angles. Swamp versus Jerry West, man. Dude, my bracket is done, by the way. Bracket is ass. It's kicked to the side. It's over. It's over for me. Not winning the 10K. But hey, man, you know, give it to somebody else. Swamp versus Jerry was good, man. Jerry had a few slip ups, but Swamp was dope, man. Swamp was in his bag. I've always been very critical of Swamp. I always thought he had a lot to work on, and it seems like he's working on it, man. I'm being 100, bro. I think he's actually working on it. I see improvement. I hear improvement. And, obviously this first round being the easiest round to get to because the first round is really just a regular battle. After this, your durability, your endurance plays a huge part in this. Your ability to write quality material in a short amount of time, it really starts to get tough now. It really starts to get tough, but I got Swamp beating Jerry, and it was dope, man. I thought Riggs versus Geechee, greatest, funniest moment in my chat. I almost had a heart attack. Everyone was calling him, big gulp brim, gulp, Geechee gulpy. Everyone was making fun of Riggs' gulping. Listen, man, Riggs wasn't ready. If we're being 100, like you said, listen, I don't play. Riggs was clearly not ready. Bro, when you're that nervous, your voice gets dry when you're just that fucking nervous. And I really just thought he was that nervous. You saw it in the way he set up. He over-rapped. He rapped too fast. He rapped over himself, fumbled over his words a couple times. It just seemed like Geechee has been there before and Riggs hasn't. And if we're being honest, Riggs hasn't. This is a high-pressure situation. This is not only the pressure for 100K. You're getting pressure from knowing that there's hundreds of thousands of people watching. There's a lot of eyes on these tournaments. There's a lot of eyes on caffeine. Caffeine is a different monster. It's a different monster when you know how many people are watching. It might seem a little weird in the building. There might not be a lot of people in the building, but you're certainly keeping in the back of your head how many people are actually watching. But Geechee with the clear 3-0. I thought even with or without the gulp in the first round and the multiple gulps, I don't know why. I don't know if they duct taped the mic to his Adam's apple, but we could hear all the gulping. We could hear the shout out to Riggs, man. Did his thing, but wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. Geechee moves on to the next round. Cortez and Official. Listen, this could have happened. I said this could have easily happened, and Cortez whooped her ass. I don't know what was going on with Official. I don't know why she choked every single round. I don't know how nerve-wracking. Listen, I guess it's a nerve-wracking situation. I've never choked before. The first time I ever choked and the only time I ever choked was Ultimate Madness. The tournament could get to you. But not in the first round. Not in the first round. The first round is just a battle. The first round is just a battle. No one's testing your endurance. You got about a month to prep for that. You got about a month to prepare for that battle. So I don't know where all those stumbles came from, but Cortez clearly beats her. Clearly beats her. I think that was it, and we have one more. JAKKBOI versus T-Top. JAKKBOI with performance of the night. I'm so happy for JAKKBOI. It's been a long time. I thought T-Top clearly took the first round. T-Top whooped on him in the first, and it was a beautiful comeback story for JAKKBOI. As far as just the last time we've seen him, all the situations that happened after his last battle, and just, him kind of fizzling out, it's nice to know that we're going to see him again. We're going to see him in 2 weeks, and we're going to get to see if he can keep that quality. Absolutely spazzed out in the second round, spazzed out in the third round, had a solid first, but T-Top was all over him. T-Top was all over him in the first round. Great punches, great delivery. Y'all know T-Top. But listen, you want to talk dark horse. You want to talk dark horse. The first round, JAKKBOI gets out the last tournament champion. As far as T-Top, the last time he saw a tournament, he was the champion, and it was on national television. JAKKBOI got him out of here. Great performance from JAKKBOI. I'm so proud of JAKKBOI. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see this next round, but I'll tell you, it was disappointing overall. It was disappointing overall. There was a lot of stumbles, a lot of chokes. And, I still think, like I said, greater than, or however that works, Ultimate Madness won. That first round is the best one. I thought the second best one was Ultimate Madness 2. And I think so far, if we're being honest, I thought this first round was the worst as far as just star quality and then the results. I don't think we got any chokes in the first round bracket for Ultimate Madness 1 or Ultimate Madness 2, and we had multiple slip-ups and multiple 3 rounds of choking from guys. So, I'm looking forward to the second round. Definitely. My bracket is destroyed. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you have right now. If you're perfect, if you're 5 for 8, if you're 4 for 8, if you're 3 for 8 like me, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if there was any robberies. Let me know if everything was pretty good. How y'all feel about the judges. I want to know how you guys feel about the judges. And guys, we'll be here in another 2 weeks. Till then, I'll catch you. Peace.